Good morning. My name is Tom, and I'm the pastor here at Calvary Presbyterian Church. I'm glad that you're joining us this morning for our worship materials here online. This is a little bit different, obviously, than what Palm Sunday would normally feel like, and I regret that I'm not able to greet you in person, but nonetheless, I'm thankful for the technology that allows us to communicate in this way. Just a couple of things that I want to note as we prepare for what is Easter week. The week before Easter, often referred to in the church calendar as Holy Week, and we're going to do our best to make that as special as we possibly can, with a number of events and things that will happen throughout the week that you and your family can participate in online. So let's just run through the week together. Today, of course, is Palm Sunday, our normal worship service that we'll be posting different video segments to help you with that. And then on Monday night, tomorrow night, we're going to post a short video that is going to walk through the ministry of Jesus during the time between Palm Sunday and Thursday evening, the Last Supper that he had with his disciples. It's a period of time that's often neglected in discussions of Easter week, and yet a significant amount of space is devoted in the Gospels to Jesus' ministry and teaching during that time. So tomorrow night by 5 o'clock, a video is going to drop on our YouTube channel, and we'll link to it on our website that you can watch. It will feature a run-through of events Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and brief readings from some of the folks in our church. So you'll be sure to want to catch that. On Tuesday evening, I want to invite you to participate along with other folks from Calvary and other people around the country, really around the world, in a family hymn sing, Easter hymn sing, that is being hosted by Keith and Kristen Getty. They've been doing this for the last couple of weeks, just in their homes around the piano, them and their girls, and they've been singing songs. Now this week they're going to do a special one with an Easter theme, singing Easter hymns together, and we're able to participate in that by watching together on Facebook Live. It's 7:15 Central Time, which means for us it's 8:15 Eastern Time. So if you don't have a Facebook account, you might want to consider getting one. If you don't want to do that, and you don't really care if you watch it live or not, it does eventually make it up onto the YouTube channel for the Gettys, and you're able to join in at any point once they post that on YouTube. But if you're able to do it live, it would be sort of fun for us as a Calvary family to know that we're doing it together. Then on Wednesday evening, speaking of doing something together, we're going to try doing a family night where we get to see each other, a video conference using a platform called Zoom. Now, if you haven't used Zoom before and you're on our email list, then you'll get information about that. If you want to be on our email list and you're not, it's office@calvarynj.org. Email office@calvarynj.org, and we can add you to that list. And we'll send you instructions about how to link into that virtual meeting, where the hope is we're able to see one another. We can kind of go around the room, if you will, and give one another brief updates about things that are happening in our lives, and then we'll close with a time of prayer at the end. Then on Thursday evening, I'm going to do a brief walkthrough of a service that is referred to as a Tenebrae service. A Tenebrae is a Latin word that refers to darkness. And on that Thursday evening, the Last Supper and the night of Jesus' betrayal and his trial, it is a world in which darkness came over the earth, metaphorically speaking. And so we're going to look at some readings and some songs that help us appreciate and understand what happened that night. Then on Friday evening, Good Friday, we're going to have I say traditional Good Friday service, but I'm going to walk through a Good Friday service with readings about what happened on that Friday, the crucifixion of Jesus, and a short sermon to accompany that. Both the materials on Thursday and Friday, again, we'll post on our YouTube channel with links on our website starting at 5 o'clock, and then you can join in at any point after that. So that's a brief run through. And then, of course, Easter Sunday itself, we're going to have worship materials available much the same way as you're viewing them this morning. But we have a special challenge for Easter. Consider dressing up. It might just be yourself, I know. You might just be with your family and you're used to wearing, sweatpants or something like that. And that's fine on a normal basis, but let's dress up for Easter take pictures of ourselves worshiping in our Easter finest, and send them to me, tom@calvarynj.org, and we'll put together a collage, a photo album, if you will, of the church at worship together on Easter morning. I'm glad that you have joined us here today to worship with us. This is the first Sunday of the month. Traditionally, on the first Sunday of the month, we would have celebrated the Lord's Supper together. We're not going to do that. We believe that that is a communal activity that Paul instructed us to do when we come together. Now, we aren't able to come together physically right now, and so use this opportunity where we're forced to fast from the Lord's Supper to build an anticipation for that time when we are able to come together again in the same place to participate with the spiritual presence of Christ in the sharing of bread and in the sharing of the cup, celebrating what Jesus did for us on our behalf. Let it build an anticipation for that time when we will come together and celebrate the Lord's Supper again. We're glad that you're here. We pray that you would have a worshipful Sunday as you worship with us here at Calvary.